Bitcoin dips 20% after Elon Musk announces that they won't be using it for payments because it's not good for the environment. Told you that was coming. But what no one is talking about is Facebook and how they snuck in through the back door. While Bitcoin's price was dropping, they dropped a stablecoin. Stay tuned. Welcome back to another episode of your Digit Hustle News. So yes, if you've taken a shot at your portfolio this morning, the numbers are not, they're not looking pretty. I myself took about a 12% loss across my whole portfolio, but it was expected, okay? It was expected. Knew this was coming. There have been whispers that the tides may be turning. This 7-8 month rally that Bitcoin has been on may be slowing down a bit, because the narrative is Bitcoin's not good for the environment. Who would have thought, right? Bitcoin market's blood red after Tesla announcement. Crypto economy sheds billions. It says Bitcoin and a large swath of other digital assets have been under selling pressure ever since the Tesla announcement, which essentially was, guys, like I said, they won't accept Bitcoin payments because they feel that the mining capacities that they would need to sustain a Bitcoin payment system would not be good for the environment. Now, I'm not going to say I told you so, even though with that statement, I kind of just said it. However, this is hindsight. I highlighted this article because I wanted to connect the dots with you guys, because I've been preaching that the environment was going to be the narrative for quite some time. And I didn't want to disappoint you guys. I didn't want to lead you in the wrong direction. So when headlines come out like this, and the entire market drops 25, 30%, people's portfolios are down, you're going to want to know why. If you've been following this channel, I hope that you caught a little bit of the hindsight, okay? The entire market was affected by this move because the energy problem is a huge problem. We're dealing with electricity, guys. The second largest market, which is held by Ethereum, was also down 12% after its rally all the way up to 4,500. However, at the time of recording this video, Ethereum has actually recovered quite well. Now, another interesting piece here, it talks about there were some big gainers in spite of this. This is the key piece right here, guys. Even though Bitcoin and the rest of the market tanked, there were certain projects that performed very well. And you want to know which one it was? And it's still going up 42%. Energy Web token. The narratives, ladies and gentlemen. It's the narratives. It's the narratives. I don't trade the news. I trade the narratives. I show you guys the narratives. And here we are. Proof right there. But let's get to Facebook's stablecoin, because I'm telling you, they snuck in the back door with this one, guys. They snuck in the back door. I literally saw this article at 1 o'clock in the morning Eastern Standard Time. All right. Facebook's Diem enters crypto space with Diem USD stablecoin. Okay. There is always light at the end of the tunnel. And so it has been for the Facebook Diem project, formerly Libra. On Wednesday, May 12th, Facebook's digital currency group Diem Association announced the launch of its USD pegged stablecoin dubbed Diem USD. After going back and forth facing major regulatory walls, making multiple tweaks, Facebook has finally made its way into the crypto space. With this launch, Facebook has also announced major changes at organizational levels. The Diem Association that said that it will be relocating operations from Switzerland back to the United States. Thus, it will also be withdrawing its system payment license from the Swiss financial regulator, reported courtesy of Reuters. The Diem Networks US, a subsidiary of the Diem Association, has registered itself as a money service business with the U.S. Department of Treasury's Financial Crimes Enforcement Network. Okay? Now, like I said, guys, snuck right in the back door. Okay? Along with stablecoin issuance, Silvergate will also be responsible for taking care of the Diem USD reserves. Okay, Silvergate is a leader in financial innovation and an ideal partner for Diem as we move forward with a blockchain-based payment system that protects consumers and enhances the integrity of the financial system. So they got a major player backing them, supporting them, and creating their infrastructure. Shocked they didn't go with an established blockchain, but then again, Facebook has enough power and enough money to build their own blockchain. Pretty sure they've had it in the works for quite some time. But I have been following this story since I started my channel, and it's because I feel that other people will undermine the importance of this event. Like, people still don't understand how important Coinbase going public was. Okay? We won't see it until a year from now. But you gotta have long-term vision when you're dealing with cryptocurrency. Okay? Which is why when I found out that Facebook was coming to the crypto space middle of last year, before I started the channel, I made sure that Facebook would be on my list of agendas. Because a Facebook stablecoin is a sign of what's coming when CBDCs roll out. Okay? With this Diem stablecoin, if you're an active Facebook user, your Facebook experience is about to transform radically over the next 8 to 10 months. Okay? That is why I am going to continue to cover Facebook Diem news, because this is a one in a century thing. Facebook is a social media platform, and now they have their own monetary system. To watch that transformation, now mind you guys, I'm a millennial, so that means that I saw the birth of Facebook. I saw the transition from MySpace to Facebook. Did anyone ever, probably Zuckerberg, but did anyone ever see this coming? No. The fact that they are in the crypto space and they're moving so swiftly in between narratives, boy, they timed this one perfectly. Because no one's going to be looking, but everyone is going to be looking for stable coins. So you got to pay attention, people. You got to pay attention, my people. But before this video gets way too long, that's just, I just wanted to leave you with the bigger pieces to the puzzle, okay? A lot of channels are going to hit you with some technical analysis and all of this other, rumor nonsense. But we over here at Digital Hustle, we know what's really going on. Told you the energy narrative was coming in strong. They anointed Elon Musk to being the face of the company when it comes to cryptocurrency. So now the entire market is sitting on the tip of his finger, and depending on which way he decides to tilt it, will depending on which way we go from here over the next couple months. Because this will just be the summer narrative. When we get into the fall, that'll be regulation. Because remember, we got the G20 summit coming in October, guys. Don't forget that. But with that being said, guys, that's the news for this video. Just want to keep you aware of the bigger picture. Also, the finesse is real. Energy Web token. Okay? Energy Web token is almost back up to $20. This is a speculative market, and people are speculating that Energy Web token will be the solution that Bitcoin can't be. So, that being said, guys, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. Thank you once again for coming back to the channel. Oh, and I have a major announcement coming this weekend too, guys. It's finally complete. I have redone the link section. Okay. But with that being said, guys, I want you to have a great day. I want you to have a prosperous day. Most importantly, make that money. I'll see you in the next.
So why should you invest into Bitcoin? Well, let's see. The company you work for, if you own, doing the 9-to-5 thing, the company that owns that company owns Bitcoin. If you're a student, you go to a college or a university, school you go to owns Bitcoin. Your grocery store, the corporation that owns the grocery store, whether it's a big chain, large retailer, or the neighborhood grocery store, the company that owns that grocery store owns Bitcoin. Your bank, every time you pull up to the ATM, hot stimulus that came out, everybody done been there. The bank that you go to, that bank, they have Bitcoin. What do you think is all the free money is for? That's why I got into cryptocurrency, because there's a whole bigger scheme going on. So that's why you need to invest in Bitcoin.